Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about the Oura Ring, and specifically this is a video for people who have the Generation 2 and are contemplating upgrading to Generation 3. If you're a new user, there's only really one option, and that's to get the Generation 3. It looks great. I have certainly loved my Generation 2. However, I won't be upgrading to the Gen 3. So today I'm going to be sharing my reasons why, and hopefully if you are a Gen 2 user, it helps you make your mind up as well. I've had my Gen 2 for over a year now. I spoke up here about 4 months into using it about the benefits I've gained, and I go into a little bit more detail there. But just briefly, the things I've learned from the Ring are that if I eat too late, really after about 7 PM, it's going to start impacting my sleep, particularly if I have any sugary treats, so I really try and just block those out completely now. Alcohol is an obvious one. I don't drink alcohol anymore. I'll share that video up here. But when I did drink alcohol, the Ring was showing me that it really disturbed my sleep that night, but also the next night I still wasn't quite having the most efficient sleep, so really that's 2 days worth of poor sleep by really not that much alcohol. I've learned that in order to get my 8 hours sleep, which really does make me feel better, I need about 8 hours 40 time in bed, and I'd never really thought about it that way. And lastly, the readiness score has been quite interesting. I've found that the day after high intensity exercise, my readiness score is a little bit lower. So although I could exercise 7 days a week if I wanted to, if I've done some high intensity exercise, some heavy weightlifting, the next day really needs to be kind of a low steady state training day where I'm going for a slow run, low heart rate, doing some yoga or mobility work, or doing some light lifting, kind of movement based practice rather than intense training. So I really need that extra day of recovery. The Ring isn't perfect though. In the last couple of months, the battery life has nosedived. In my 4-month review, I said that the battery lasts about a week, which I found staggering. Now, in the last couple of months, it's really dropped down to a day, so I am charging this every single day. Still not the end of the world. I don't really see this as a good activity tracker, so I'm not that fussed about the daily activity tracking. I just use my watch and my heart rate monitor if I need to. Still, it is a worry that the battery life has got so much worse. The other reason the Ring isn't perfect is that I do notice it's not the most accurate. Sometimes I'm reading in bed and it doesn't notice, or sometimes my kids wake me up and it doesn't notice. However, I would say generally it's accurate enough to give you the lessons you need and the information you need to make the right sort of lifestyle choices to improve your well-being. The 3rd generation Oura Ring claims to be more accurate, and it also has better activity tracking and live heart rates through the day, so it could solve the problems I have with your Gen 2. However, there are a couple of big reasons why I'm not going to be upgrading, and that's what I'll get into now. My main reason is that it's not the Ring that makes you healthier, it's your actions, your lifestyle. So although there are a couple of flaws with this, it could be a bit more accurate, is that new accuracy going to give me new big lessons about my life that is going to change my routine that will make me healthier? The 2nd generation users got offered a deal. It was going to be $50 off, so $250. Is that going to make me $250 healthier? And I really just don't think it is. I think I've had my big lessons, and I can't imagine I'm going to learn anything groundbreaking by upgrading. I'm going to give you an example from a couple of nights ago. I did everything right. I exercised in the morning, not too intense, but just good exercise. Had a good day. I wasn't stressed. Everything in my mind was happy and healthy. I ate with my kids, so I ate about 5 PM, not too late, didn't have any sugary treats after dinner. I did a bit of reading before bed, but not from a blue light source, and everything was normal. But I had 44 minutes deep sleep. Normally for me, a good night's sleep would be 1 hour 40, maybe even close to a couple of hours. I have no idea why I got 44 minutes deep sleep that night. The Ring is really good at telling you what happened, but not why it happened. So until the Ring can do that, I'm not going to be upgrading. What I'm hoping for is in Generation 4, Generation 5, there'll be just more sleep science, because I'm not even sure the sleep science is there yet. That by that point, they'll be able to say, this is what happened, but this is why it happened, and then this is what you do about it. I thought a couple of nights ago, everything was in place, all the pieces of the puzzle were there to have a really good night's sleep. Didn't happen. That lack of deep sleep does make me feel a bit groggy the next day. So until there's better science behind the Ring that can help guide that, I won't be upgrading. But they're just my thoughts. I am a bit of a gadget geek, so there is a little bit of me that is still drawn to the Gen 3, but I'm being good on this occasion and not spending my money where I don't think it will change my lifestyle. But I'd love to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments if you have upgraded, if you're happy with your upgrade. If you're not upgrading, I'd be curious to have a conversation with you. So until next time, have a healthy and happy week.